Hello, my name is Joyce Gathitu, a business development administrator at Nabo Capital.
And I'm Fredrick Okudo, a senior business and product analyst at Nabo Capital.
Fred will be taking us through the Nabo Capital USD Mutual Fund account, which include the money market and the fixed income. I hope you enjoyed this video. Fred, what is a mutual fund?
Wow, that's a very good question. Most people ask, what's a mutual fund? A mutual fund is a fund that aggregates funds together or pool funds from individual A, individual B. Then the pool funds are invested on behalf of the members. For example, most people know money market fund. A money market fund is an example of a mutual fund. It aggregates funds from different players in the market. So once it pulls the funds together, then the fund itself, the money market itself, will invest on behalf of the members of the pool funds.
Speaking of mutual funds, Fred, do we have USD mutual funds?
Yes, we do. We do have USD money market fund and also USD fixed income fund.
You've mentioned of the USD money market and the USD fixed income. Kindly explain to our viewers what are the differences?
Okay, USD money market is more or less the same as money market case. It invests in short-term investment or security or asset class. What do I mean by short-term? So when you buy a security in the market, this security should not be more than 13 months tenor. Although we have seen the capital markets regulator coming up with a new tenor, so we can also invest more than 13 months up to 18 months. So that's the money market. For USD fixed income fund, on the other hand, it invests on longer term kind of assets. It could be a security with from 13 months tenor up to even 30 years tenor. So it can vary. So depending with the portfolio manager, with the investment analyst who's buying the security after analysis, they'll say that there's a 5-year bond which is generating high good yield. We can put it there. But for money market, we are not allowed to invest, for example, in a 5-year bond. It should be something below 18 months with the current regulation, the CMA regulation 2023 that just came out recently in the market.
Okay, in simple terms, what are the benefits of investing in USD?
So there's quite a number of benefits in investing in USD. So one will be, first, you are getting a professional managed fund in dollar. So at Nabo Capital, we have very skilled investment professionals, both from our CIO, and apart from just having the best investment professional, the second thing, you spread the investment, you diversify your investment. So the USD investment does not necessarily invest in local dollar or local fixed deposits that are there in the local space. We also do invest across Kenya. So you'll find that you're in Egypt, we're in Morocco. As long as you see there's a good investment opportunity in those countries that can generate for us higher dollar denominated rate more than in the local currency. And the benefit number 3 will be also hedging of your investment. What do I mean by hedging of investment? So when I invest, for example, if I invest in a fund that gives me a return of 6% on dollar. So there are 2 ways you're going to make a return. The first way is the 6% you're making on dollar. Then the second, another part of that return will be when you're converting this return. So you'll have something that we call an FX gain. So if today I have 100,000 USD in my money market USD, and my money market USD is giving me a return of 6%. So when I'm earning that 6%, and let's say after maybe 1 year, I want to opt out of the fund, I'll make my redemption and get my money back. So when I'm converting this money back to cash, I'll have something that we call an FX gain. So an FX gain is not just on the return, it's also on the principal. What do I mean by principal? If I was coming in at 100,000 USD and the price at that time, the case against USD was 120 shillings, just a random figure. When I'm opting out, the case has grown to 130 shillings. There's a 10 shillings difference, which will apply also on my principal. So it means I'm making also return or a value also on my principal. That's what I mean by hedging also.
Okay. So I've heard you mention that you invest out of Kenya. So kindly, will you specify what you invest in to be able to get these competitive rates?
Yes. So Nabo, we are the only fund manager in Kenya that has a license to not only invest in Kenya, but also across Africa, excluding South Africa. And the reason why we chose this method or this route is because we saw there's a lot of opportunities across different countries in Africa. So for example, let's say Uganda issue a Eurobond at a higher rate compared to local. That means we'll have to go and maybe buy that bond, because if you see a bond with a good yield in the space, that will definitely go for it. And that's one of the reasons why we opted to just be in the African space. Another reason why we saw, after thorough research, we saw that there are quite a number of most securities in the stock exchange that are undervalued, and we felt like, what about if we buy these stocks and turn them around? And actually this has been a success story for us. We had some stocks which did quite well in 2022, 2023, generating returns up to 33% on case. And that's why we're not just focusing within Kenya and also just outside Kenya. And also, where does these two funds invest in? Both dollar money market and dollar fixed income. They invest in, for example, a fixed deposit in dollar, for example, a call deposit in dollar, a euro bond, or any other security issued in dollar. It could be a euro bond, it could be maybe a bond in another country, anything that is in dollar, and that's where we put our money.
So Fred, who would you recommend to open this dollar mutual fund?
Good. I would say everyone. If you want to invest, put your money in dollar product, it's advisable. And also we do recommend for our brothers and sisters who are in diaspora, sending back money home, or they just want to find an investment back home that can generate for them a stable return, and also hedging and protecting their investment. So our brothers who are in diaspora, you're welcome to invest in our dollar products, both money market and fixed income. NGOs, you're an NGO within Kenya, outside Kenya, or just within Africa, and you want to generate an investment income line, but you have funds in dollars. At Nabo, we accommodate still that.
What about for someone who wants to maybe study abroad, or you're thinking of saving up in dollars to travel? Would you recommend that? Yes,
actually, I would highly recommend that. Let me put it in a simpler way. If you have an expense that you're paying in dollar, if you're anticipating to travel, maybe to vacation in Dubai, maybe UK, or you just want to study and maybe save up for your fees, and your fees will be in dollar. For example, personally, I'm doing my CFA, so it means my fees will be in dollar. So I need to put my investment in dollar, because if I have cash investment, and by the time I'm gonna maybe travel to Dubai, maybe pay my school fees, it means maybe the rate will be higher compared to now when I'm making this decision. So again, it's advisable. If you have expenses in dollars, start saving for that one, so that you don't feel the pinch of currency, our local currency appreciating against the dollar.
What advice would you give to someone who is thinking of opening a dollar mutual fund account?
Start now. Don't wait to see when the market is responding positively. The first step always matters. I always say the first step is the most important step. So please, if you want to start, open a dollar money market account or a dollar fixed income fund account, please, you can reach out to Nabo Capital either through our social media platform or our website at nabocapital.com, or even just coming to our offices. We are located at the 5th International Lifehouse, 5th floor, along Mamangina Street.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, and share. See you on the next video. And once again, I am Joyce Gathitu.
And I'm Fredrick Okudo.